this is the first time where common folks have gotten their hands to generative AI. So there's adoption with respect to like the common people, not just nerdy tech folks. So that's there.
It really starts from a public AI being a public good. Right, so something like UPI, it's a public good, it's free.
I see it has opened up a lot of capabilities now, especially with LangChain being integrated with OpenAI. We see a lot more potential to go out there in the internet and interact in a free-flowing way and actually create a lot more value.
There are certain kind of properties these networks are able to do in terms of visually, text, etc. Like for example, you can train a particular model to solve a particular problem, and surprisingly, it is able to solve for other problems that you never told it to learn for. And these emergent properties are intriguing and very exciting.
It's able to bring out new images, new text, and I'd be interested to understand how, assuming that the model was trained on say like maybe 10 books of Salman Rushdie, if it can write a Rushdie novel, which is just one of the most interesting, say, possibilities. So definitely something with high potential and very interesting to see where that goes.
In some way, like we are also restricting our thinking. Like instead of like solving things from like first principle, we are going into like directly typing things and figuring out on ChatGPT instead of like doing it something from our side.
They took all our art and now they're creating it, claiming it as their own.
Same for writers of all kinds.
True, and I'm sure it will happen to programmers also.
Programmers also, right.
Like at the one end, as a non-artist, I'm excited about it. I can create art now, but I don't know how to balance the development.
I think that fear is honestly overblown. Imagine me, who has no formal training in art, is able to achieve something like this.
Exactly.
Now imagine somebody who is actually already an accomplished artist, learns to use these tools, they're going to be 100x better than me.
You still think that artists with tech will be better than just
Absolutely.
tech?
And I feel the same thing applies across artists, across programmers, and everyone, all knowledge workers in general, right?
Like any hype cycle, I believe that whatever the doomsayers or the guys who are like sort of very heavily invested in it are saying, it's not as bad or as good as they are saying, but this is something that is going to last. It's not, if I may be very direct, then it's not like crypto. It has more like day-to-day use cases are more, I think.
We need to have a lot more discussions about some of these things, right? And put in places things to ensure that jobs and other things are not lost. People have time to recalibrate, for example, right? And so maybe companies take an oath more than anything else that we won't do certain things that can lose jobs, right? So maybe a soft power is more effective than a hard rules per se, and maybe other mechanisms. We need to really think hard about other mechanisms about how to control that.